A very good afternoon to all our viewers. Thanks for tuning into NDTV. This is the Southern View, where of course we take you through all the stories that is making news in the southern part of India. Today's special focus of course will remain on Karnataka. As the leadership drama here continues to escalate, it seems like the High Command at this point in time is in no mood or in no hurry really to settle the dust and say, well, this is going to be your leader. While the High Command of course continues to think and really plan their next move, lot of developments have been taking place here in Karnataka. So let's take you through all the important events, important statements and whatever has been really happening in the state of Karnataka, especially in the city of Bengaluru. Now, most importantly, amidst war of words over social media, the simmering tension and the underlying undercurrent really between DK Shivakumar and Mr. Siddaramaiah, both of them today shared the stage. This was an event that was organized by the Women and Child Welfare Department, and both of them of course seen inaugurating several schemes there, sharing the dais, posing for photographs as if everything is okay. Now, while that of course has been happening, on the other hand, you have the BJP planning its next move. They are saying that the assembly session is coming up and we'll probably go ahead and move a no confidence motion. It's not just that. Then you have a meeting that was held at KH Muniappa's residence where, you had several Dalit leaders who came together, met him. Does this dinner mean anything more than what meets the eye like most of the dinners in the last several days is another question. Meanwhile, of course, there have been several Vokaliga leaders, MLAs, seers who've been meeting DK Shivakumar, even as Priyank Kharge, of course, continues to maintain that everything is okay in the Congress party. So me and my colleague Ritu, of course, for the next half hour, will bring you all the updates as to what's happening in Karnataka. First, let's listen in to this Vokaliga seer and how he really outrightly told the Congress party that if they do not really pay heed to the Congress, or rather to the community, what really plays out. But before we listen in to the seer, I believe we have a reaction coming in from Priyank Kharge about how things are playing out. Let's first listen in.
Congress was, is and will be united.
Sir, not just that, there is a Twitter wordplay going on between DK
See, that again is blown out of proportion. That is something that Mr. DK Shivakumar had said openly in during a speech. And the same speech was the thing that was put in there. Yes, maybe it was misconstrued or the timing was wrong, or media as always reads between the lines. Now what can we do about it? We always walk the talk. That's exactly what we've always told, not from now. Even during Mr. Siddaramaiah's first time, that is the constant line that we have always told.
So now the BJP is trying to cash in on all these...
BJP will do that, right? That's their job. Why should I react to BJP?
So there have been, of course, a lot of moving pieces in this story. Ritu, I want to bring you in very quickly here. Now, what's the news that we are really picking up from the High Command? Because what we hear is that they really want to ensure that things are done and dusted with, because you have the winter session of the Karnataka Assembly that's coming up on the 8th of December. The Parliament begins on the 1st. They don't really have too much time to waste, and they do not want to go into a Assembly session with this sort of a rift that's pretty imminent now.
Well, very true, Deepak. You see, when the cameras are on, you have the leaders saying that all is well in the Congress party. But the moment cameras go off, the leaders themselves agree that all is not well. And they are literally saying that the High Command needs to intervene and provide a solution to this whole problem that's going around. Now, what we are learning from our top sources, basically from the Congress party itself, saying that, one, of course, the card of the leadership change is not on the High Command's table. They're really not keen on the leadership change. Now, they are considering various factors as well, saying that because if making Siddaramaiah stepping down might really, harm the party here in the state, because him being an Ahinda leader and the way he's been projected across the state remains to be important for the party, not just in Karnataka but also in the other states of the nation. That's something that we are picking from the top sources. But however, with this, the MLAs trying to mount the pressure on the High Command, what that they will really able to do best at their scope, that needs to be seen. Back to you.
Absolutely. And of course, we'll really see when the decision is made by the High Command, how it plays out here in Karnataka as well, because that's very essential. Whatever decision that they make, the blowback is going to be there, whether they'll be able to contain that in the manner that they want. That's the million-dollar question. But the antiques continue. There are, of course, multiple seers who are backing both these leaders. Today, we had another seer who even went on to say, don't make DK Shivakumar a scapegoat like you did with HD Kumaraswamy, with Mr. Devegowda, with Mr. SM Krishna, and says that the gods will not forgive you if you go back on your word. Let's listen to this reaction that has come in.
ಮಾತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಿ. ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಗದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಧರ್ಮದ ಶಾಸಕರು ಇವತ್ತು ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಮಾತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಮಾತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವ್ರನ್ನ ಒಪ್ಪಿಸಿ ಮಾತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು, ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೇಳದೆ ಮಾತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು.
How do you really anticipate the future for Mr. DK Shivakumar in Congress?
See, I'm not supposed to respond for these queries. One thing is for sure, whatever small issues which have cropped up in Karnataka, this will be resolved by the High Command and we'll be getting a good news.
What sort of good news are you anticipating? Because you had gone to the High Command. You all have been very vocal. Because right now, when I look at some of the statements that have been coming in from supporters of Mr. DK Shivakumar, they feel this is the time that is right because he's worked hard for the party.
Now, regarding power sharing and change of leadership, I'm not supposed to comment. You know that I've been issued a notice.
It's not that it's stopped you in the past, sir.
Regarding my Delhi trip, we had gone to ask ministerial berth to Tussle district. So beyond that, I'm not supposed to.
So will you be okay if a cabinet reshuffle takes place in the current setting and you're given a ministry for Tumkuru, or do you want an entire change?
See, I'm not an aspirant for a ministerial berth. One thing, whatever, if there is any kind of reshuffle, I'm asking one ministerial berth for Tumkuru district. That is one. Second thing is whatever confusion which has been prevailing for almost a week, that will be, I think, we hope so that High Command is going to resolve it and we'll get a good news.
What is this good news? You don't want to clarify on that?
And I'm not supposed to speak.
You were one among those leaders who en route to Delhi, hoping that I can see a picture of yours with Rahul Gandhi, hoping that he would give you a justice, but apparently nothing seems to be working out here, sir. What's really happening, sir?
Who told that nothing is happening? Everything is happening. I think it will be solved shortly, and our leader will definitely he will take the oath.
So you're hopeful about it, just like you, many leaders are hopeful as well. So, but DK Shivakumar is someone who is known as loyalist. He's been the troubleshooter for the party as well. Organizational strength, the kind of enthusiasm and the aggression that he brings among the cadre also remains to be important, sir. But therein you see a lot of MLAs also say that Siddaramaiah needs to continue as the CM for the next 2.5 years, sir.
No, this is the, I think there is some commitment between the Siddaramaiah and CM and DCM at the High Command level. It will be solved immediately, but naturally the followers of Siddaramaiah will tell that Siddaramaiah should continue. Followers of DK will tell that DK should take the oath. So there is nothing. Finally, the decision is High Command decision will be the final.
So when do you see that this whole confusion will come to a rest? Because you had the High Command himself, Mallikarjun Kharge, so when he was here in Bangalore, he admitted saying that he is aware of what's really happening in the state, sir. Do you think there will be a chance that will be provided to DK Shivakumar this time at least, because it's the high time that he deserves the chair, is what has been said to by a lot of loyalists there?
See, High Command know everything. Who are all the peoples that brought the Congress to power in Karnataka? So definitely they will give the natural justice to the fighters who brought the power, definitely. I hope High Command shortly they will call all the senior leaders and they will solve the problem.
Now, those were legislators backing DK Shivakumar, who've of course gone to Delhi in the past, who've batted for him with the High Command, who continue to say he should become the Chief Minister, should be given an opportunity. Now, I tried to speak to the man himself, tried to get an answer from him about what he feels is happening, about supporters lining up outside his residence, seers coming there. But today, Mr. DK Shivakumar decided that he will have no answers to give. Let's listen to this sequence. So a lot of your supporters today have been coming, to meet you. So a huge number of supporters today coming to meet you. What would you like to say to the supporters today as they continue to wait in anticipation, sir? Just maybe a one word to the supporters, sir. DK sir, would you like to say anything to the supporters who've been coming in huge numbers? Well, now that's as far as the Congress's, concerns are, there. While there are legislators, of course, who continue to say that DK Shivakumar should become the chief minister. DK Shivakumar refuses to right now comment on anything. There is the BJP, which is preparing its own strategy against the Congress party. Now, they've, of course, been taking pot shots as there's no governance. They've been saying that the administration has collapsed. Now, December 8th is when the assembly session begins. That's when they plan to actually pass a no confidence motion. Ritu, tell us right now, even as the BJP, of course, is planning all of this, and we'll be playing out some of those reactions as well. Before that, I want to understand from you, while they plan this move, it's not going to be easy to get this through in the assembly, considering the fact that the sheer number of Congress MLAs are 138. So this could be more of a strategic move than, it actually materializing on the ground, isn't it?
Well, Deepak, don't say me it's going to be another resort politics. Obviously, it does not look like to be one now at this point in time. But of course, because the kind of the majority that the Congress is enjoying, it's almost 137 MLAs that the Congress party has it, with more additional 3 MLAs coming and providing the support. It makes them the strength of 140 members. So with this kind of a strong number that the Congress holds in right now, it looks really uncertain and not at this point in time at least, but needs to be seen what that the BJP really has it in the box when they say this, what's their plan and the strategy that they really hold on to it. That needs to be seen, because even as that the winter session is approaching, looks like the BJP is all up in the arms to come up with their plans and see to it that the House probably might not be able to function very smoothly this time to discuss various matters about the state and provide solution to the burning issues across the state on those lines. But with what we see with the BJP saying no confidence motion that they really plan for, that looks really uncertain when we look at the Congress's strength. Needs to be seen, because we are yet to ascertain to what that the BJP is really planning as part of their strategy.
Right, Ritu, like you were saying, let's first listen in to what the BJP leaders had to say about the no confidence motion, and more importantly, the drama that's playing out here in Karnataka.
ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಮೈಸೂರಿಗೆ ಸೀಮಿತ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಾನ್ಯ ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸೀಮಿತ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಆಡಳಿತವನ್ನು ಇಡೀ ಮಂತ್ರಿಮಂಡಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಕುಸಿದು ಬಿದ್ದಿರೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಕರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಾತುಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಬೆಳಗಾವಿಯ ಅಧಿವೇಶನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಗೊತ್ತುವಳಿಯನ್ನು ಮಂಡನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು.
Looking at the current crisis, the way DK Shivakumar is positioning himself very aggressively, very aggressive posture, and Siddaramaiah also, ministers, MLAs of both the camps are going very aggressively. So we really don't know what is going to happen. And I'm not surprised if there is a vertical split that's going to happen in days to come within the ruling Congress.
Even DK Shivakumar is not uttering directly what the agreement is there, what happened in between senior high command. He is not disclosing. Even CM is also not agreeing for any agreement. So always he is telling he wants to continue for the 5 years. And DK Shivakumar indirectly by tweet and other things, he is directing that he is giving signal that there was an agreement in between both the CM and DCM before the High Command, and High Command also agreed. So it has to be clarified by the High Command, or both CM and DCM sit together and address the press conference.
Well, now, even as we look at the BJP, of course, mount pressure, there's also pressure that's coming in from the community that backs DK Shivakumar, the community that he belongs to, the Vokkaligas. Yesterday in Bengaluru, they held a press conference where we had the president of the Vokkaliga Association who went on to say that, it will not fare well, almost as a warning to the Congress party if they ignore the promise that they had made. So, first thing, of course, he acknowledges that there's a promise, he confirms it, but of course, Mr. DK Shivakumar himself has said that the promise only a few Congress leaders were privy to. Now in Mysuru, another association has passed a resolution that Siddaramaiah has to make way for Mr. DK Shivakumar. If not, there are going to be consequences of sorts. And they're also writing this letter to the AICC chief, Mallikarjun Kharge. So a lot of developments taking place, even in terms of communities really coming together. Ritu, we've been talking about how caste equations really make a difference and how important it is. And here you have a situation where the entire community, which is quite a dominant community in terms of population in Karnataka, is coming together, completely batting for DK Shivakumar, from MLAs belonging to the community to seers, now to associations as well.
Very true, Deepak. You see, seems like the community has really got upset about what is the situation like here in the state, with DK Shivakumar not being provided any sort of opposition right now, because they were hopeful that even the communities were waiting for the 2.5 years to get over to see DK Shivakumar as the chief minister. Now that it looks unlikely for them as well, that's the reason they are coming out very openly in the public to say that the repercussion that one really might have to face if the party does not look into it and make DK Shivakumar the another chief minister next year in the state. On the other side, you have various the resolutions getting basically passed as well. Just not the Vocaliga. You see, Deepak, we had seen a couple of weeks back, the Kuruba community also comes out to say that if Siddaramaiah is not allowed to finish his whole 5 years tenure, then they might also have to get onto the streets.
Well, so interesting, all the developments, of course, that are taking place, how things pan out in the next few hours or in the next few days. That is something that we need to keep guessing, because that's what the High Command has done. Left everybody guessing, including us, including DK Shivakumar and including Siddaramaiah. But of course, we here at NDTV are going to keep a close track of all the developments and bring it to you as and when it happens. That's all from me and Ritu here in Bengaluru. Over to my colleague Sam Daniel in Tamil Nadu as he takes you through all the details and developments in Chennai.
Thank you, Deepak. A day after taking over as the chief coordinator of Active Vijay's TVK, expelled AIADMK leader K.A. Senkotian tells NDTV that he sees MGR in Active Vijay, and that the party could also in that sense inherit the legacy of the star-turned politician, three-time Chief Minister M.G. Ramachandran. This is what the new Chief Coordinator told us a short while ago at the Chennai airport. See Mr. MGR and Vijay, you have joined TVK now.
Just.
And do you think MGR's legacy will come to TVK, sir?
I understand. Please. எங்களை பொறுத்தவரையில் ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது NTA மூலமாக, NDTV மூலமாக. சொல்லி இவர் கொண்டு சொல்லி எம்ஜிஆரை போல விஜய் நீங்கள் பார்க்கிறீர்களா என்ற ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. முதலே இந்த இயக்கத்தை துவங்குகிற போது, புரட்சித் தலைவர் துவங்குகிற போது எல்லோரும் சொன்னார்கள், இது திரைப்படத்தை போல 100 நாட்கள் மட்டும்தான் ஓடும் என்றார்கள். 100 நாட்கள் தான் ஓடும் என்று சொன்னார்கள். ஆனால் அவருடைய ஆட்சி என்பது அவர் இறுதி வரை அவர் யாராலும் வெல்ல முடியவில்லை. ஒரு வரலாறு படைத்த தலைவர் 10,000 கிலோமீட்டருக்கு அப்பால் இருக்கிற போது வெற்றி பெற்றார். இன்று விஜயை பொறுத்தவரையிலும் புரட்சித் தலைவருடைய வழியில் இன்று அவருடைய பயணத்தை மேற்கொண்டிருக்கிறார். அவர் வாகனத்தை பொறுத்தவரையிலும் புரட்சித் தலைவர் பேரறிஞர் அண்ணாவுடைய திருவுருவம் தாங்கிய வாகனத்திலே தான் சென்று கொண்டிருக்கிறார். அவர் எவ்வழியில் சென்றாரோ அவ்வழியில் இவர் பயணத்தை மேற்கொண்டிருக்கிறார். பயணம் வெற்றி பெறும்.
After actors M.G. Ramachandran and Jayalalitha, no star in Tamil Nadu has been so far been able to become the chief minister, and Vijay, who has a cult following, hopes to set a new record in that sense by making his debut in the upcoming elections. That's all from Tamil Nadu. Now it's over to my colleague Ashish in Andhra Pradesh. Ashish?
Thank you, Sam. We are reporting a major controversy which has surrounded Tirupati Devasthanam, the hill shrine of Lord Venkateshwara. In fact, yesterday, SIT, which is investigating the adulterated ghee scandal, which happened during a previous YSR Congress Party regime. First time, TTD officer, he has been arrested by SIT. Earlier, we had reported that how at least 10 persons, including this particular man, they have been questioned and later arrested by SIT. SIT, remember, is Supreme Court ordered SIT, which is being monitored by CBI. State government in 2024, in fact, Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu first time came out and held a press conference, and there he claimed that, in fact, he released data and lab report confirming that adulterated ghee was used in the manufacturing of Tirupati Devasthanam Prasadam. Based on that, first state government initiated SIT inquiry. Later on, the matter reached to Supreme Court. Supreme Court also ordered SIT inquiry, and now inquiry is fast tracked. CBI has investigated and questioned several of the persons, including the then chairman of PTD, YB Subbareddy, who happens to be the YSR Congress Party Rajya Sabha MP. And now his close aide, which YB Subbareddy has denied any link with, he has been arrested in this case. Now we'll go to Deepak in Bangalore. He'll inform us about more stories related to Karnataka political development.
Well, thank you, Ashish. Meanwhile, there's also developments as far as the Kerala Congress is concerned. Let's listen into some of these reactions that are coming in.
This is not the first case. There are a lot of complaints by various women in this. So I think the police has got the informations with minimum 10 to 15 women. So this is a very serious issue. Immediately he should resign. And we are already on the street demanding on his resignation.
Bharatiya Janata Party has been demanding earlier also that when the issue came up, Rahul should be asked to resign. But Congress has been trying to protect him all these days, and they were trying to confuse the people and the general public by saying that we have expelled him from the legislature party. But he continues to be a member of the Congress party, and he continues to be a member of the Legislative Assembly. So we demand that the Congress should put pressure on him to resign from the Legislative Assembly.
Rahul Mangutathil has been suspended from the party, and he is not coming for any Congress, he is not participating in any Congress programs, but that was announced by our KPCC president. So it is a party decision. We cannot say on a person or comment on a person who has been suspended from the party. He is not in Congress party anymore. The CM takes strong action, or the police or the CM will tell the police.
So myself and other one school also, Mr. Suresh also was with me. We went to meet him. We were there for 1 hour, and I returned back midnight itself.
Large number of party workers want you to take charge as CM, sir.
I don't want anything. I don't want anything. I'm not hurrying anything. My party will take at the right time.
Thank you, sir.
Well, once again, there Mr. D.K. Shivakumar responding after that event that he attended along with the Chief Minister in Bengaluru, again saying that he does not want anything, he does not want to really react and respond. What has really changed? Has any sort of communication been made to him to not, really respond to media queries or to stay mum at this point in time? Because earlier in the day as well, while we tried to speak to him, he didn't have much to say. Now, once again, when the media, of course, was trying to get in a statement there, very few words from the Deputy Chief Minister. Earlier in the day, D.K. Shivakumar, of course, met multiple Congress leaders. We, in fact, played out a reaction of one of them as well just a while ago, and we've been bringing you these updates. Nanjay Gowda from Kolar. You also had Kotur Manjunath. You had Ranganath, the MLA from Kunigal, and also Professor Rajiv Gowda, who all met D.K. Shivakumar, held discussions at his residence earlier this morning, after which Wakaliga Seer as well was at his residence. D.K. Shivakumar himself putting out these pictures through his social media handles. Well, as we To monitor all the developments very closely in this leadership drama that's unfolding here in Karnataka. It seems like the latest that we are picking up is that there seems to be somewhere some sort of a dilemma when it comes to when this decision is going to be made. We're anticipating a response that comes in from the High Command about this very soon, probably within a few hours or even in a day. We'll continue to keep a close track of all the developments that's playing out here in the state. For now, time to slip into a short break. News and updates will continue. You don't go anywhere.
50 ವರ್ಷದ ಇದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಕೊಟ್ಟ 50 ವರ್ಷದ ನಂತರ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ವಿಜೃಂಭಣೆಯಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಇವತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಬಂದು ಇವತ್ತು ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಹಿಳಾ ನಾಯಕರುಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಬಂದು ಇವತ್ತು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಪುಟಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಮೇ ಗೋ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ because parliament is coming. I have to meet all the parliament members. No winter session because they have to take forward some of our projects and our we know with God grace with Almighty and the court has given us justice. So I have to discuss on this Mekedat issue. Myself, my CM is discussing. We want to call all parties.
Any hurdle, sir?
ಮಾತಾಡೋಗಂಟ ಕೇಳು. We have to go. We have to discuss. There is a Mekkejola issue. Maize issue is there. The central government is not supporting for the maize. 2,400 is the price fixed by them. The market price is only 1,600 to 1,800. So central government is not helping the farmers. So we have to go and request. So we have decided to call a meeting of all the owners